Hello, and welcome to today's lesson. We're going to learn some basics on using forms. We're also going to review some of the most commonly used form elements and their possible applications. Before I start writing HTML code, I'd like to show you a couple of real-world examples. That's why I'm at the Google page right now. The field in which I'm inserting my search phrase is a form element called a text box. Both buttons under the text box are also form elements, and each of them has a specific function. Using the first button, we can display the search results. The second button will redirect us to the first found web page. For the form to work properly, the code of all of these elements must be enclosed within the opening and the closing form tags. We're going to learn more about writing the HTML code for forms in future lessons. Now I'm going to click on the search button. We can see that quite a few results have appeared. What exactly happened? The search phrase was submitted for remote server processing. After the processing was complete, the server sent back the results, which we can see as the search results. Keep in mind that the main purpose of forms is to collect and process data. Of course, there are many more form elements than just this. To show you some examples, I'll go to Expedia.com. If you like traveling, you can use this site to search for flight tickets, hotel reservations, or car rentals. How does it work? Right on the front page, you'll notice a large form. Unlike Google, we can see a lot more elements here. Let's talk about those elements. At the very top, there are round radio buttons for selecting one out of a few options. As you can see, we can pick only one option. Below these, there is a standalone checkbox. A checkbox can be left unchecked. If there were more checkboxes available, we could go ahead and check several at once. Next, we see some text fields, which we spoke of earlier. A drop-down select list follows. Such lists are often used to combine a large number of options into a single element. It can also be used to limit the number of options, as opposed to a text field where the user can type in virtually anything. If radio buttons were used in its place, they'd take up too much space and wouldn't really look good. At the very bottom of the page, you can notice two Submit buttons. Thanks to CSS, they have a non-standard look. Formatting form elements will be the subject of a future lesson. Other typical examples of form usage are the sign-up interfaces of various Internet services. To find an example, I'll go to Google Mail homepage and click on the Create an Account button. A huge registration form with a large number of elements appeared. At the top, we can see a number of ordinary text fields. Notice that this particular text field is different, featuring special modifications designed for password input. How can we tell? If I start typing in this field, all of the characters will hide automatically. Although this may contribute to higher security, it doesn't guarantee that no one will be able to read our password. It's much safer to use the HTTPS protocol. We can spot this acronym in the address bar. If you are connected to a page via the HTTP protocol only, never provide a website with any sensitive data, such as passwords or credit card numbers. Next, we can see two boxes that we can choose to check or uncheck. Drop-down select lists, text fields, and one input field follow. This particular field is read-only, as it contains the terms of the Google Mail service. As usual, the form ends with a Submit button. At the end of our lesson, we're going to take a look at some advanced features of modern forms. Keep in mind that HTML and CSS alone will not be enough to create advanced functions such as these. Let me get back to the Google homepage and type a phrase into the search box. As you can see, Google is loading search results in real time without my having to click on any buttons. This is largely dependent on JavaScript and the advanced technology known as AJAX. The JavaScript code continuously submits requests to the server, and the server returns results, which are displayed thanks to JavaScript. However, neither JavaScript nor server-side programming are part of this course. In this lesson, we've learned what forms are and how they work. We've also introduced a couple of form elements and seen some advanced functions. I'll be looking forward to seeing you at the next lesson.